Synorganic's design and engineering hub creates next-generation technology. Their work is often controversial. This is the Test Kitchen.
I was against Firefly from the very beginning. I work here and I was reluctant to speak up, but I spoke to Anais and she assured me that Coy would listen and it would be good for her to hear what I had to say and just to talk about this. I felt like labeling people was wrong. And who are we to assign labels to people? I guess we do that anyhow, don't we?
I had recommended to kill Firefly, but Coy vetoed that. She's the boss. She said legally that there wasn't anything wrong. The subjects had volunteered. They were compensated for being beta testers. And she was right. But I think she was missing the boat morally. This was not a good thing. And I think she was looking past that. And I was just so frustrated. I was so pissed about this whole thing. I was one step away from walking away.
I think the lack of outrage was because Fireflies weren't exactly the most sympathetic figures. They were the worst of the worst. Rapists, murderers, serial abusers. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's hard to argue for someone's privacy rights when their crimes are so heinous. But here's the thing. We've always prided ourselves on giving people a chance to change, giving them a second chance. And here we were, marking them as color-coded belligerents for life. So where does that leave room for rehabilitation?
In hindsight, the beauty of Firefly lay in the fact that we didn't need to spell it out for people, that they understood what the glow represented, that these individuals were dangerous, and they knew how to steer clear of them. It was intuitive. So the glow spoke and people listened.
Vanta pitched this concept to the district attorney's office of using Firefly, and there was some discussion about incorporating the technology into criminal sentencing for violent offenders. Obviously, I was opposed to all of this. However, in the midst of that campaign, in those negotiations, one of Coy's chief rivals in the tech industry took to social media to express his concerns about Coy and her alleged empire of sin and evil. And at that point, the Justice Department withdrew its support that same week. And that PR campaign really sparked a shift in public perception regarding our work and what Synorganics stood for. And I have to be honest, I felt a sense of relief because that smear campaign, what they were doing was accomplishing something I couldn't, which was to kill this project.
I was the first to call Synorganics' actions reckless, and I'm talking across the board. They have a history of this. I run a tech company, a very successful tech company, better than Coy's company, and I can tell you that we are responsible in everything we do. I want to know on her end who decides who qualifies for this genetic augmentation thing. What criteria are they using, and who is holding them accountable? Labeling predators or rapists might sound like it's a reasonable idea, at least on paper, but in practice, it's a dangerous overreach. I've already met with a coalition of senators to demand action, not to just shut down this program, but to investigate Synorganics, their business practices. I've heard from reliable sources that they've been using children to test vaccines. Can you believe that? That's just not right. What else are they doing behind closed doors? What else are they doing that we can't see? The public deserves to know, and that's why we need Congress to step up and investigate Synorganics now.
Look, all of us here know who McDonnelly is and his buddy Senator Hanna, and they're just always spewing shit, and we don't take them seriously. You know, it's just noise to filter out, and we just keep our heads down and we work. We just keep developing solutions. That's what we do at Synorganics.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sign up for notifications so you don't miss any stories. If you have a neural implant and it's vibrating at a 2.7 megahertz, tune into channel 2. You'll also get updates. Thanks for watching.